mono scene. They're new to me, and that's really exciting.
Oh, then we'll do one. I'll bring us on. I'll bring us live on Facebook. I'll tell you
Hmm.
the number of suggestions we have, and then you just pick a number, and I'll tell you what that corresponds to,
Okay.
and then we just go.
I have a question.
Yeah.
When I choose a number, I can't do a decimal point, right?
I mean, dude, you do whatever you want, and I'll make it, and I will make it work. How about
Okay.
that?
Okay. We're getting a decimal.
I love it. Let's see. We've got, let me see what we got here. One, two, three. All right. So pick a number,
Mhm.
whatever you want it to be, between 1 and 32. And then I will tell you what that corresponds to.
Let's do 32.7.
Oh,
Wait,
wait.
no,
So
that's 31.7. I can math.
I
Oh.
like
Oh.
choose a number between 1 and 32. 32.7. 32.7 it is. And based on that, that corresponds to the suggestion of taco truck.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
Taco truck from Tim. Oh, thanks, Tim. Taco
Thank you,
truck is
Tim.
a suggestion.
All right. Are you ready to taco truck it up?
Yeah, man. I mean,
Mhm.
I'm pretty hungry. So
Pretty hungry, man.
you
Listen,
ready?
buddy. I'm ready, okay? Listen, I've been
Are
craving a
you?
taco. I am ready. I've been
Okay.
craving a taco since last Tuesday. I was about to say that.
I know usually Tuesday. I said Tuesday. Usually Tuesday
Tuesday.
or Tuesday is taco
Wait,
day.
wait, wait. Is it Tuesday or Tuesday?
Well, Tuesdays are taco day.
Tuesdays are taco days? Then what did we do on Tuesday?
Well, Tuesday, I mean, we had we had tacos on Tuesday, but I didn't think that that was our official taco day.
Oh, well,
And
I didn't.
what?
I just, I didn't realize that this was an official thing now. I'm just really excited.
I mean, I don't want to put pressure on you, but like,
No, no, no. There's no. I want
okay.
this. Like I am 100% like in agreement that we should officially have a taco day. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Woo!
Yes. Well,
Oh.
as our first official taco day,
Yeah.
I am going to treat you to whatever you would like from the taco truck. You can choose anything you want.
Anything.
Money is no object.
Okay.
Order whatever you would like from the taco truck. It's on me. Official first taco day today.
Oh my god, that is so great. That I feel so lucky. Um, and you know what?
What?
I am going to
Yeah.
choose
Yeah.
a tuna burrito. Wait, wait, do you want to know why?
Yeah, I
Be-
do.
because a burrito is a lot of good things mixed together, and tuna has to do with water, and you're a water sign, and you're a lot of good things mixed together. So it's like, I'm eating our friendship, hence making this official.
I, I thought you forgot. I thought you forgot my birthday. You know I'm a Pisces.
I
You
know
know
you're a
I'm a water sign.
Pisces.
You know it.
I
Well,
know
okay.
it.
That's very funny you say that
Mm-hmm.
because
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
too am
Mm-hmm.
ordering the tuna burrito
Oh my God.
because of
Because.
almost exactly the same reasons for this. On top of that, I know you're a water sign.
Mhm.
I
Scorpio represent.
represent, represent Scorpio in the house. Also, I know I found out something about you.
Oh.
That's right. I was combing through your Instagram photos.
Looking at the feed, looking at the feed.
I was looking at the feed, I was checking it out, and I was going back. And Nancy said, "What up, big tuna?" And I was thinking, wait a second. It makes a lot of sense. Your last name's Toonstra. Your nickname is Big Tuna. I don't know why I never put tuna and tuna together, but you are the big tuna, and that's why I was going to get a tuna burrito, and not was going to. I'm getting a tuna burrito for you, big tuna. You
Oh
okay?
my God, I I was gonna tell you
Yeah.
why I was called Big Tuna tonight. It was gonna be the end of our night. And no, 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 no. Listen, listen. Don't be upset.
What?
Don't be upset. Don't be upset.
Oh, I'm not. I'm
I
not. I was going to high five
oh
myself.
oh okay. Please high five yourself. I'd love to.
But what? What? Tell me. Tell
I
me.
just wanted to say that I haven't had a lot of people who have cared enough to go through my feed and find out my past. And honestly, honestly, Travis, I think you're the best goddamn friend I've ever had. I'm so grateful.
You, you big tuna, you look me in the eye.
I'm looking you
You're
in the
not.
eye.
Are you lying or are you telling me the truth?
No, I'm telling you the truth. You are so important to me. Hey, 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 hey. Listen, listen. Put your hand on my chest. Put your hand on my chest. I'm putting my hand on your chest.
Yeah.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that beating heart?
Yeah, I do. I do, big tuna. I feel it.
I I fucking love you, man. I really do. With everything I have, you you have so much value to me.
Come on.
I'm, man, no, I won't. Come on, listen.
Come
Man, listen.
on.
Travis, Travis.
What?
Till the day I die, Tori's Day, Tuesday, will be for tacos and burritos.
Oh God. Oh God. You're never you're never gonna believe this.
What? What is it? What is it?
Two things.
Two
One,
things.
it's kind of ironic that I found this about going through your feed
Uh-huh.
when we're about to eat. That's number one. That's the first
That's
thing. It's a
number one.
feed,
That's
and we're
amazing.
feeding. We're feeding.
Oh my God, we're feeding. I
We're
didn't even
feeding. We're,
realize. Oh,
number two. I was walking over here today, and I thought, no, today's the day Brian says, I don't want to be friends with you anymore. That's what I thought. I thought you were going to say to
never.
me, no, no, I thought that because I tell myself lies all the time, big tuna. I tell myself lies all the time. And you're telling me that not only am I like your best friend, but that you love me. I love you too, man. I love you, big tuna. I
I
love you.
I love you, Travis. Can I say
Please,
something?
please, please.
I I promise to always be honest with you, to always be truthful because you can be mean to yourself. We're all mean to ourselves, but I will always be kind to you. Okay? And two, and this is really important, I want to make this even more official.
What?
Can I take a selfie of us on Instagram and feed the world this
What?
Travis and tuna burrito right now of all this goodness mixed together?
You're not gonna believe this.
Mhm.
I was hoping when we started talking about Instagram that you would want to take a photo of us and you'd want to put it on your feed. I thought I'd never going to be able to get that because I lied to myself. You're right. So please take a photo right now of us and
Okay.
you put that on your
Okay.
feed.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So camera angle, tilt your head slightly, smile. Okay, okay, let's do a silly one. Uh, and look, I'm gonna tag you So everyone on your Instagram knows that we are BTFFTD. Best tuna friends forever taco day.
Can I tell you something?
Please do, Travis. I love when you tell me things.
I've never been tagged on an Instagram photo.
You've never been tagged on an Instagram.
Today's the day I finally got tagged
Oh my
on an
god.
Instagram photo.
Oh, hey, Travis.
I can't. I can't look
Listen,
at you. It's too good.
every Tuesday, every Tuesday until I die, or Instagram gets privatized
Which will
or
be soon.
outdated.
It might come soon.
It might come soon, but then I'll find other social medias to tag you in. I'll put you on my Snapchat, on my TikTok, on my Facebook, and on my Google. Fuck, I love you, man.
I love you. Put her there. Put her there.
Put her there. Put her.
We will have 2 tuna burritos.
And you know what?
What?
It's on me. Keep the change, good sir.
You
Keep the
keep the
change.
change.
And when you spend it, think of our friendship.
Let that money carry you to a place you never thought you would go, because this is a place I dared dream, but never thought I could go.
This is a place where we have achieved, and you take that money and you spend it on your friends because they are the greatest investment, because you are investing in their futures and in your own happiness, because they make you more happy than your words could actually describe.
I love you, big tuna.
I love you, Travis.
Come here, come here.
Come here. Come here. Oh my god, you're so important to me. Whew. Whew.
Scene. Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Uh, you are wonderfully silly, and I fucking love that.
Oh, thank you. That was so much fun. You brought so much emotion, but such a sense of play and fun. I loved when you did this. I shot my hands
Oh
up
my
and then
God.
realized that my roof has limits. My upstairs neighbors heard that.
Well, are you tall? Are
I'm
you
like 5'10" and a half,
okay?
which it's okay. I could have like squatted down, I guess.
No, then your legs would burn. Then
That's
your
true.
legs.
That's true. I did legs before this. I like squatted down and I was like, oh no, oh help out, Travis, help me out, Travis.
I have gotten sore in different poses doing improv, where it's like, oh, I bent a lot in that show last time. My legs hurt now.
Listen, honestly, I don't know why I haven't found an online improv class on power posing yet. I feel like that's just such a combination that needs to happen.
That's next. That's the next one.
That's the
Well,
next one.
well, I think there's an evolution. I think it first started improv online during the pandemic. First started with everyone sitting. Everyone's just kind of sitting
Yes.
down, and then someone's like,
Mhm.
"What if we stand?" And everyone's like, "What? Stand?" And then we started
Oh.
standing, and then some people started using the space more. And now the next step, I feel like, are those like on purpose poses or grabbing your stage presence.
Yeah. Well, cause my group, we started right at the beginning. I just had like 50 books stacked up,
Yes,
and I had my laptop on top of that on my desk so I could get like kind of in
teetering.
frame.
It's
But like
teetering.
it's teetering, but you play with different things. Like you
Yeah.
like dance with me, darling. You
Yes.
know, like we have that little dance, or it's like
So
oh, let
cool.
me. Hey.
Yeah.
You
Well,
play with your especially if you're on like a phone.
oh, I mean,
Oh,
there are so many advantages to doing it this way that you can't do on stage unless you like verbally
mhm,
describe something. Here you can actually show it. You can take like
yeah.
you could dance, you could do point of view. It's so much better.
I think like there's that point of view, there's these angles, and there's that creativity.
Yeah.
But more than that, I'm not saying like pre-plan your improv scenes by any means, but you can create your surrounding to
Yes.
put you in that atmosphere that you need. You know,
Yes.
like if you want that like professional look with virtual backgrounds, you can do that. Sometimes I'll put all of my madness on my wall just so it's present, and it feeds my creativity when I look behind me and I'm like, that's Dan Harmon's story circle right there. And I keep this guy here because
That
he
Matt, do you use that mask during shows?
sometimes like he's come out during like a horror improv once or twice. There's here, I'll bring him close.
Oh my God, yes.
There's like
Yes.
a marionette of him.
Well, I
But
mean,
it's
we're only limited by our imagination, and we can. It's like
mhm,
we can do that. We can use masks
yeah,
in these shows. We can use that madness,
mhm,
like you're talking about.
yeah, and I think too, like with online improv, and this could just be my 2 cents, like it creates a lot of opportunities for how improv's going to grow and change. Because I've done most of my training online, like I've done very little actual in person,
Well,
and you notice that you already get like a sense of people, like you can kind of vibe with their
yeah,
atmospheres,
yeah,
and that is so useful when we're talking to people who have different cultures and are far away. And then there's all this exchange of ideas right now going into this brewing pot that will turn into what the next really interesting thing's going to be, and I can't wait to taste it.
well, I mean, I think that's a great metaphor. Is this stew, and you're just like you're
Mhm,
throwing different things into it, and it's like,
mhm.
what is that future that's going to hold? And
Yeah.
how did you get started in improv? What made you take a class?
So I was living in Barrie, which is a city just outside of Toronto. And I was like, you know what? Come January, I'm going to start taking classes at Second City. And then a bunch of stuff hit the fan. So I was like, I'm just going to do that right now. And I did their intensives. And then I was like, man, this is great. I'm going to keep doing it. And then there was a pandemic. And I was like,
Right.
ooh. And at first, like for the first week, I was like, man, this sucks. Oh, I'm so down. And then I was like, hold on, hold on. Everyone who used to perform, who did those free shows I was watching every single night, has to teach now. I was like, I'll just take classes because this is a golden opportunity.
Yeah.
And then I was like, hold on, I can take classes anywhere because it's all on this magic little box that
Yeah.
someone created somewhere. So I was like, let's go and travel the world while in the confines of my tiny room.
I mean, how great your attitude is right on. It's like you can take classes now from so many people that you were never able to take classes from, or it was very hard, or different parts of the world, or people you're like, wow, I've always watched that person perform. Well, they're looking for opportunities as well. So you can look at this as what a chance in my life to be able to take classes with different cultures, different people, different teachers, and learn at a very convenient and to be honest, cheaper rate.
Yeah. Yeah, at like I think it's cheaper, it's more convenient. There's these opportunities, and I think like everyone, like any form or art is so great for the soul and that release of creative energy, and there's that
Right.
real need for that right now. And lots of people are doing, and also so many places have created their own scenes, their own improv language, what they do. And like it comes back to this pot, which is what is my scene doing? What do I like from other scenes? And when I take pieces from that and pieces from that and I play with them and I mix up the puzzle, what word abstract piece of art can I create and call my own?
I mean, it's so true. It's like, I'm going to grab something from this. And it doesn't even always have to be like other improvisers. It might be something you see walking down the street. It might be some friend
Hmm.
you have. It's you're grabbing all these different inspirations and you're putting
Mhm.
it together, and each time is different. So it's like, I don't know how this is going to turn out, but I'm excited to see what's going to happen.
Yeah, yeah. Like I think of art in general as like this, you are taking things in, like you are inputting, like taking, processing other pieces of art, your conversations, your relationships, all of this. And then you release just like that
Yeah.
garble and it becomes something. And it's, for me, I can say that improv's actually been really healing in a lot of ways, and has actually, I think it's a great tool for self-discovery too. You know, like you're given a lot, you let it sit with you, and then when you're ready, you address it in a safe space. And I just think that's beautiful, honestly.
And I mean, that's the perfect place to play and improvise is when you can, like you said, bring your creative self and you're not
Hmm.
like, I feel like for years certain theaters would have you train in their style, which is fine,
Yeah.
but it's like,
Hmm.
no, 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 take whatever you can from that style or that other theater style or that style, and
Hmm.
then help that enhance who you are. So when you come, it's like, I want to play with
Hmm.
you. I don't want to play with like a
Hmm.
certain style. I want to see what you
Hmm.
bring.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I bring the mask. um, but I totally, I agree, and I really vibe with that, because I think creating cookie cutter versions of any artist,
Yeah.
or who knows everything technical, it happens. And like, nothing wrong with that, maybe. I don't know, no opinion. um but when you look at it more of, let's have a toolkit and let's learn and let's play, like,
Yes.
and like improv is so inherent with play, like that sense of play needs to come out. And when you're trying to do something right and fit an image that maybe people have of you, you are at risk of losing that, or at
Yeah.
least I am.
No, I think you're right.
Mhm.
It's like you're trying to do your art for approval or a grade
Mhm.
from someone else, where it's like, I'm trying to
Yeah.
pass this. And it's like, no, there ain't no, it's not math. There's no
Mhm.
right answer. It's more like, how can your imagination and your artistic sensibilities be unlocked easiest? What can you
Yeah.
do to have that happen? And then find someone else and you're like, how do we make our two things fit together and where's
Mhm.
that space? That's the fun part.
Yeah. I I really agree with that, because I think, where is that fun part? And I used to have this analogy for conversations I would have all the time, which is, conversations are like two big planets made of rocks, right? When you say something, you send over a rock into the other person's orbit, but the orbit changes as it goes into that planet, and then they send
Mhm.
something back. And I think it's really true with improv too, because you sharing these ideas, and then I am almost always like pleasantly surprised by what comes back. And it comes back so different that it
Yes.
creates something in me that comes out in that scene, but also comes out in what I was thinking, and my creativity and my imagination that I'm unlocking in general. Like
Yeah.
when you are vulnerable in the way you need to be an artist, you are able to be influenced. And if we are in such an age of connection, like it doesn't seem that way because we can't be in person, but we are in such an age where we can connect with people, and it's nice to be influenced by all these wonderful people who we would have never gotten to meet.
And I mean, you're right. We're connecting virtually right now more than in person. And that's where we are and it's going to change, but we are connecting right now. This is the way we're bound for a lot of the planet, which is it's crazy the ability to connect so easily with anybody on the globe that now has happened during this pandemic, which has affected everyone as well. Like that is, I don't think that's ever happened to this extent in human history.
No, no, I think because like you can look at something like the internet, and that's like still a relatively new thing, like this information era and globalization. And now we have been put in this situation where this is happening, and like improv was real quick at jumping onto it. And I think I really view it, right now with the online age of improv, as an opportunity for growth, and kind of growth in general, as we connect with these people, and we find out maybe some universal truths
Yeah.
and some, yeah.
I mean, you've done enough work with people around the world to
Mhm,
go, wow, I am finding those universal truths. I'm playing with other
mhm,
people in cultures where it's like, oh, they might play
mhm,
status more than I'm used to playing, but we're still
mhm.
finding a commonality. We're still finding those truths. We're still finding those
Yeah.
things interesting that I find
Mhm,
with people who are near me geographically. And it's shrunk the world up. And especially for improv. I think improv was the art form that people jumped in right away because we had no other alternative. It's like
yeah.
I have to try to experience this technological
Mhm,
situation. And it
mhm,
was, I could have before, but I had no incentive like I do now. So it's like, I got to connect. I have to improvise.
mhm,
Ooh, I get to meet people around the world and we don't have to
mhm.
travel to each other. I'm up
Yeah.
for that. And it's just been so beautiful.
It it is really, really beautiful, and it's always it's always interesting to notice like any differences in people or in cultures or in how they play because it I know I've said like this is a great age, but it can challenge you. And in art you want to be challenged because that's where growth happens. And it's through having experiences, through having that input that we create our own chicken stew slash chili inside ourselves, and then we bring our own stew and we
Yeah.
put them all together, and then we end up with like 100 soups all mixing
Yeah.
and soaking together.
And it's good to be challenged with some things where it's like, oh, you're
Mhm,
challenging an assumption of mine or a bias of mine or an understanding
mhm,
of
mhm,
mine. And it's
mhm,
a safe space to have those challenges happen and to learn and grow
mhm,
and combine
mhm,
that and go, ooh, what's your stew taste like? Oh, okay. I didn't
mhm.
know, what is that thing that I'm tasting there? Oh, coriander. Okay, loving that. And you get in this space where if you're coming at it with a willing spirit and
Mhm,
a kind of like you talked about a vulnerability, then
mhm.
more often than not you're going to find that it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay
Yeah.
to say the wrong thing in a space where
Mhm,
then you can learn and grow from that. And this has
mhm.
been one of the bright spots in this kind of dark time that we've been in.
Yeah, and I think like it's so flavorful. And if you're
Yeah.
only ever used to like spicy or sweet food, but you're open to trying these other flavors, then it's so rewarding. And we talk about like making mistakes and being vulnerable right now. And we do, we grow through that. And like improv has always maybe been like set up in these places that are so far apart and don't
Yep.
have this commonality.
Yep.
And now I think there's like a real collective language coming together and collective creativity coming
Yeah.
together,
Yep.
and also collective collective empathy, because I think we all really really try to be good people. I think everyone does. And when we do improv with people who are radically different than us and we let ourselves explore and try new things, we learn. And it's such a learning experience that I am very grateful that I get to be a part of right now.
I mean, gosh, what's better than learning through laughter, right? You laugh and
Right?
you're like, wow, I actually can reflect back on that and I'm growing. And I think that's, as an artist and human, you always are growing and evolving and changing. And once you
Yeah.
stop, it's like, well, you're kind of done once you stop growing or being open to growing or learning or changing,
Mhm,
it
mhm.
gets a lot harder.
You can end up eating your own tail,
Yes.
and that's not as
Um,
good as stew.
no. Uh, if people want to connect with you, if they want to reach out to you and play or follow things you're doing or anything like that, what's the best way? Yeah, what's the best way they can do that?
Oh, wow, I'm so flattered that all these people want to reach out to me. Hi, new friends. Probably the best way to see what I'm doing is to follow my Instagram, which is acting human. If
Yeah.
you go there, I'll post shows before they come up, and at the end of each month, I try to leave a copy of every link
Oh,
for the
cool.
shows I've done that month too.
Oh, cool. Well, I'm so excited and happy we got a
Mhm,
chance to connect. And whether it's in person or virtual
mhm.
again, I can't wait to play with you, my friend. Thank you for taking
Thank you.
time out today.
Yeah, it's been such a pleasure. I had an amazing time, and that was an amazing conversation. And I thank you, and I send a heart, and I will Amazon ship you a tuna burrito.
You're the best. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, bye bye.